What?
Why are you shaking your head?
You're welcome. Good morning. Final points here. Week 5, FantasyPoints.com. I'm John Hansen, Tom Brawley, Graham Barfield, our guy Tommy T-Bone on the other side of the glass. A little football game going on right now. We're at the half. The Vikings leading 17-7. Guys, before we get into anything else going on, Garrett Wilson, I thought he'd get peppered with targets. Dude's on track to get 18 today, but he's on track also to barely hit his prop. If he continues this pace, he has 10 catches for 60. I think the damn prop is like 55. Aaron Jones gets hurt, screwing you over, Tom, on one of your picks. But you did get Tyler Conklin right already. What's up?
I'm doing good. Looking forward to answering some questions here. But yeah, this game has kind of been a dud so far for fantasy. I mean, Jefferson's kind of getting there with 4 for 61. But yeah, otherwise it's been kind of gross so far.
Graham, at this point, I do, and I did 2-3 years ago. Do we refer to Nate Hackett as a menace to society, basically?
A menace, a hack, whatever you want to call him. Yeah. This offense is not.
This is brutal
not great right now. It's brutal. I mean, obviously Rodgers is not playing well, but this is just a Rodgers offense. There's no motion. There's no motion. There's no pre-snap anything. It's just get up to the line, play ISO, and hope Rodgers beats somebody. It worked against the Patriots. It's not working against a good defense right now.
Mm-hmm. Well,
we want to jump into these questions.
Let's do it. It's too depressing to talk about this game otherwise.
All right. Well, hopefully the second half's a little bit better here. Magic Mark's wondering, non-PPR standard scoring flex play here. Chase Brown, Tank Dell, Jalen Waddle, McBride, and okay, he's got another question. And Likely or McBride at tight end?
Not Waddle, especially in a touchdown league. I think I'd play McBride from this group.
Yeah, I think McBride for both questions.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
All right. Go Birds is wondering, Purdy or Love? Yeah. Keep Chiefs or drop Buffalo? So Purdy or Love?
We love them both.
Ooh, I know. It's tight. I got them separated by 0.1 fantasy, like a tenth of a point, basically. I'm going to go Love. And why? Here's why. And they probably will do it today, but they don't run for touchdowns there in Green Bay. They just don't. So I'm going Love.
I'm leaning Purdy on this one, but it is really close. We have him separated by less than a point here, but
yeah, I'm leaning Purdy too, only because he has everybody back. He's got
He does. But Tom, as you noted astutely, aggression is real with Love or with Purdy with the touchdowns.
He's playing really well. Just needs some of those touchdowns to start swinging his way a little bit. He ran so hot the first 2 years, and he's been a little bit cold so far, but he's playing at a really high level. I actually took some MVP bets on him this week at 18-1. I think he's live here.
Wow.
Dan Casey's wondering, standard scoring, Christian Kirk or Ramondre Stevenson?
I'm going Kirk.
You have to.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have to, because Ramondre could get pulled. I mean, they could clip his ass.
Yeah. I mean, he could get pulled. They're missing some linemen still. I mean, it might.
There might not be a touchdown in that game.
Yeah.
Kenny Moore. It's a bad schematic matchup, but Kenny Moore's out. That helps.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we'll go Christian Kirk on that one.
Yeah. No Ingram today, by the way. He got in limited practices, but I mean, that's huge for Kirk.
Yeah. I am all in on Brian Thomas this week, though, by the way. I love that prop. That's happening, man. Man, if I can go back in time and change anything in the preseason, it would be Thomas, because I thought word I got was he was a little raw. You know what I mean? Going to be worked in. I mean, he's like the freaking alpha almost right out of the gate. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, he's not just a vertical deep threat.
Exactly.
I think there was more meat on the bone for him at LSU. It's just what they asked him to do, though. I mean, we can never hold it against somebody if Thomas wasn't asked to do it. But man, he looks unbelievable.
All right,
unreal, man.
Taylor Thornton's wondering here: Trey Sermon, Tutu Atwell, or Trey Tucker in a PPR?
I do love Trey Tucker this week, but I feel like Sermon, he gets first crack, right, Tom? Like, Tyler Goodson's barely played.
Yeah, he's been actually getting some of the third down snaps as well with Taylor, even with Taylor healthy. So these guys are both reaches at the position.
Are we waiting on official word on the quarterback, or is that a done deal? Because I kind of missed that.
It's Flacco. Richardson's doubtful. They called him.
Yeah, I don't even know. I haven't seen anything this morning if he's even warming up or anything like that. But
it's not right. Yeah, it's not official. But Flacco got all the first team reps on Friday.
Yeah. Right. Well, that's good.
Indira's wondering, big headache here: Stevenson, Gibson, or Akers?
Ooh. That is a headache.
Yes, that is a major headache.
I'm thinking Gibson.
You're kind of thinking Gibson over Stevenson.
I got to put Stevenson over Gibson, I think. But
yeah, we do have a.
You want to split the difference and just say, hey, I don't want any of these dudes and just play Akers and hope for a touchdown. Like, it's a great matchup. Buffalo's going to play a ton of too high. You know, they're going to mix in JJ Taylor and Wale though too. Like,
I
feel like Gibson,
Stevenson, but
yeah, I'm going to go Gibson. I mean, he's actually
we do actually have Gibson projected higher. We just barely. But it's like
he's averaging 5.3 yards a carry. He's averaging 11.7 yards a catch. He's got only 2 a game, basically, just under that. But I mean, he's getting 60 total yards a game. With just under 2 grabs. So, I mean, he's not crushing it by any stretch, but he is getting a decent number of touches here every week. Ramondre's scaring the crap out of me right now. I mean, I don't know what you do. I feel like you just, in fantasy, you kind of bench this guy. Like, you know, why keep playing a guy who's really not even producing and who could get completely yanked? Like, I don't see it being a viable thing. It's like more of a desperation thing. Anyway, spent too much time on that.
Chicago D's wondering Tyreek or Leggett in a half-point PPR, then Javonte or Justice Hill in a standard league.
Well, once you clean the vomit off your shirt, I think I'd play Tyreek over Leggett. You just he had 2 70-yard bombs that Huntley just missed. One he threw out of bounds and one he somehow overthrew Tyreek.
Yeah, that's hard
and
to do.
Komet, or not,
that was unbelievable.
Leggett will see probably a lot of Jalen Johnson.
Yes, he's going to get a little bit tougher matchup here. So let's go with Tyreek there. Javonte or Justice Hill? Javonte, yeah.
Okay, Javonte. If you drafted Javonte, this is you got to play Javonte. Like,
this is great matchup.
Especially on the slate.
Mm-hmm.
We'll might he actually, like, if Javonte has a good game and looks good, gets yards before contact, I mean, I might start thinking we might start rolling a little bit. Not rolling like crushing it, but like,
who knows?
Maybe
Estime will be back next week.
Yep,
you're gonna get Estime back off IR.
Well, I know, but that he knows that Javonte.
He's been trying to get 3 backs involved all year long.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Like, this is the spot. They're back down to just him and Jaleel, and they're at home and favored against the Raiders. Like, you cannot ask for better touchdown upside.
Yeah.
All right. Dan's wondering, needs a wide receiver for PPR league. Whittington, Trey Tucker, Tutu, or Jalen Tolbert?
God, all 4 of those are pretty closely projected. I do love Tucker, but how do you not play Whittington after he led them in routes, led them in targets last week? It's full PPR too.
They might get full promotion last week, so
yeah, they might get smoked too. So Stafford might have to chuck a little bit more. They've been super run heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you don't consider Tutu?
I mean, he has led them in first reads, but like
Whittington,
it's a PPR. Whittington gets those like design stuff off motion, so
I kind of like Tutu. I mean, they don't rush the passer. He'll see a lot of Stokes. Tutu's ass is sublime, and
doesn't have much of an ass, but it is great.
Literally no ass, actual ass. But we love his.
He's on medication. He's on no ass at all. Well, that's a good one for people who have a terrible ass. But he does get a big boost to his yards per route run on unpressured dropbacks in the pack. That's the angle I took there. But
is no ass at all like an off-brand Ozempic, John?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like Tylenol, no acetol. Yeah.
Indira wants to know
Real
Burrow
quick,
or
he had a
Flacco?
separate question there, Tom. Too.
Oh,
He
okay,
asked
2-2 or
Trey
Tucker.
Tucker
I think we
or
were going
2-2.
2-2 on that one though.
Yeah, 2-2 versus Tucker. I'll play Tucker over 2-2. I think
Okay.
he's a really good player.
Fewer mouths to feed there. Like
Way fewer
or
mouths
more
to
easy.
feed. I think we see Surtain play on Myers more
Right.
against Tucker.
I'm like, I don't know though. I don't see
I like Brett's
Surtain
take, though.
falling this week.
Brett had a good take on Thursday. He was basically saying like they'll probably just play sides with.
Yeah,
Surtain.
that's what I would think. That worries me a little bit, but that means he'll see a little bit of Tucker, but that's close. Indira wants to know Burrow or Flacco going against Jaden in a PPR. Burrow for me.
Oh, Burrow. Come on. Yeah. Come on now. Come
on. Early Bird wants to know McBride showing up questionable. Go with Kraft or stick with McBride. Playing with McBride.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
you love Tucker Kraft today, but McBride's going to play.
Yeah.
I have a tough time taking McBride out of the lineup. Magic Mark wants to know PPR flex, Pickens, Wicks, DJ Moore. Going.
Ooh.
Pickens.
I mean,
yeah, I'm thinking
Pickens or Wicks.
Yeah, I'm going Pickens.
I think I mean, you feeling frisky here, Magic Mark?
Uh-oh.
If so, I'm going Wicks.
Okay.
I mean, Wicks, it's like you can just kind of feel it, like it's happening. Like all the Wicks bros were right. I mean, basically, granted they got a little lucky. I never disputed him being a baller, but I thought he was a little overpriced. I think I ranked him a little below that, but they were right, and I think they're rejoicing right now. Right? Yeah. Don't we have some of them on staff? Like, don't we have any Wicks stands who were signing
off? I mean, I
on
probably am the most top Wicks pro at the site. The run out has been amazing, obviously, this week.
Watson
and then Dobbs might get
on a hissy fit.
Like he might legitimately get moved.
I know.
I do love Wicks, but I mean, I got Pickens as like borderline must play in this spot. I mean, Trevon Diggs has no chance at covering him. Cowboys pass rush is toast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
His prop is low though, man. It's like 54.
It makes no sense. Just hammer it. Just take the hammer out again.
Did I do it?
It was an easy one last week. It's
that was easy. That was easy.
Dan's wondering.
I can't remember if I put it in. Oh, I'm in, baby. I'm in over 53.5.
Nice. Okay. Maybe I'll have to jump in on that. I don't have anything for Sunday night. Dan, what's the no standard? Yes.
Tom, they took it down obviously this morning. I found a 50-1 on ESPN for Pickens to lead the Sunday slate in receiving. Put 50
Pickens
bucks on
any
that.
week to lead the league in receiving in any given week is worth it, let alone at a 50-1. Holy man.
Yeah, I loved that one. It was like 28 at FanDuel. I got it at 50 at ESPN. I was like, holy shit.
Ooh. I might have to look for that. Did they count the Sunday game, the Sunday morning game here?
Yeah, they did. I was going to see what the line movement was, but I got to double check before the game started. Yeah.
Dan wants to know standard pick 2: Sermon, Javonte, Tracy, Tolbert, Trey Tucker. So who are we picking out? Standard league.
I sat Mooney. Oh no.
Mooney.
Sorry, Dan.
I did it. I did once too. I had him in a league. Once. I have him a lot, but there's one spot. It's painful to see that on the bench. You're like, what? 30-something points? Come on now.
I ended up with a lot of Mooney because I have a shit ton of Rice. I'm playing Mooney over Rice this week and was crying on Thursday, but now I'm not. Picking 2, man. You got to play Javonte. And then to me, it's between the backups and Sermon and Tracy, I think. And I really don't have a strong lean. I think
I would
offense
go
is better. So
I think there could be a little more scoring in that Colts Jaguars game. So if this is a standard league,
I like Komet. It's a Komet game. FYI.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Sermon kind of stinks. Like we think Tyrone Tracy might actually be really good. Like that's my biggest thing with this call.
Exactly.
And then Komet or Njoku? You're saying Komet, John?
I like Komet. No, absolutely.
It's not like Cleveland's going to kind of ease Njoku in, but
nah. We're playing Njoku. Washington sucks.
All right.
And that's
well, I am the tight end whisperer.
Yeah, you are. But Njoku, man, just has so much more upside. I mean,
Well, Komet caught 5 balls in the matchup last year. I know different defense, but they're giving up 5.
I mean,
they're giving up numbers.
Yeah, I hear you. He's got 1 and 3 targets in their games with Moore and Allen, and Odunze though.
Yeah, and his one.
I think it'll be
50-some.
I'm thinking
Williams there. So
I'm thinking it'll be a Keenan Allen commit game. You know, zone heavy. DJ
Well,
Moore's not
Or
great.
use
against
logic
man.
with Shane Waldron, John. It's going to probably be
That's
a
true.
Roshan game, and they'll probably get a little Tyler Scott off the bench, maybe.
That's true. He is a big dum dum. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, can't stand that guy.
I'm just
let's
joking.
go to Indira here. Pittman or Wandale?
I'm being serious. I truly hate him. No, just kidding. What was that?
Pittman or Wandale?
Oh, ooh.
Pittman.
Well,
with Flacco
Pittman.
in there.
I think
Yeah,
you got
with
to play Pittman.
Flacco.
Dan has a 1-point PPR, needs 2. Stevenson, Sermon, Dowdle, Leggett. Sermon.
Oh,
Sermon and Leggett, I think.
Or Leggett.
It's full PPR. I think
Yeah.
Leggett in.
Yeah.
Dowdle's never
Dowdle's
scoring.
tricky, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tough run defense there, Tom.
Okay. Where are we at now? That's Bull, half-point PPR, 10-team. Need flex between Akers, Downs, Whittington, Madison, Tutu, and Judy.
I mean, Madison's got to be in.
Um,
He's the only game in town.
Madison?
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
I would play
Samir White's
Downs.
out.
I would play Downs.
I'm playing
but
Downs, too. Need a
Yeah.
flex.
Yeah.
Man.
I do like
All right,
Madison
well,
today, John, but
I'm
I
going
mean, Josh
Madison.
Downs is like almost must play with Flacco in there in this spot.
Yeah, we saw
Yeah,
last week.
yeah.
Just picking on Steelers defense.
Led them in targets with Flacco,
Mhm.
and Downs had 8, Pittman had 6. So
I trust the running back just a little bit more to get opportunities, but I'm not going to be surprised at all if Downs has 4 grabs for 60 at the half at all.
Early Bird subscriber wants to know Tracy or Stevenson in a PPR.
Tracy.
Yep.
Especially
Is
full
Devin
PPR. One thing I
Singletary
feel
has-
really good about with Tracy today is he's going to have the passing down role.
Yeah.
I think we see Eric Gray a little bit on early downs.
Yeah, I could see them kind of splitting up the carries, and then Tracy gets the passing down stuff.
Yeah.
Afro Blue Sky Dog. Morning, guys. Half-point PPR. Najee, Chuba, or Pittman. Who sits?
Najee.
Yeah.
And
I
probably
mean,
sit
unquestionably Najee. I mean, there's no.
I mean, this matchup is as good as it gets. Cowboys stink. I mean,
yeah, I'm going Najee. I mean, no Cordero.
and you're asking
Warren.
who sits though.
Oh,
You're saying
well,
Najee?
again, I'm going to sit. I would sit Pittman.
Yeah, that's who I would probably go since it's a half PPR. But
Yeah,
It's Joe
Pittman is
Flacco
gonna get.
against the Jaguars. And
yeah.
funnel targets to Michael
I
Pittman.
don't want to sit
Come on,
Chuba.
man.
I mean, maybe you're right with Najee, but I mean, this is as good as it gets for Najee. This
It was
week.
as good as it gets last week, Tom, and he sucked. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, we just have such a long sample with. He's gonna get 25 touches, 80 yards, and Justin Fields will probably get the.
And real Justin Fields will run in the touchdown.
At least he's getting some catches. I mean, he's doing that, but it is brutal watching them trying to run the ball. I mean, what in the world? I know they've had really bad
He's
injuries.
just mid.
Jeez.
Najee's just mid. Like,
Mhm.
we can admit it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Admit
mean,
it.
look, he's a volume guy. You got it. They're not able to get him volume. You
For
know,
what it's
like,
worth,
there's
I was dead wrong about Najee. I loved him coming out, but he's just not
Yeah.
he's not an explosive player, and
No.
they're gonna sell out to stop the run. I know they're missing Parsons and Lawrence, but like
Mhm.
they're gonna want to
True.
make Fields beat them.
True.
All right, Earns.
And Trayvon Diggs has got a bum ankle too, by the way. So Pickens will probably get him.
Earns wondering Sermon or Achan in a half-point PPR.
We're not there yet with Achan.
Yeah, we're not.
No.
That's bold. Njoku or Parkinson in a half-point PPR.
I will say we might be there yet with HN after this week, though. If it's another just nightmare, they got Mostert back, so I'm not excited.
Njoku or Parkinson?
Njoku, I'm going Njoku.
Njoku.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Brian wants to know PPR need 1, Stevenson, Dowdle, or Chase Brown. And then he has in a super flex needs 2 quarterbacks, Flacco, Stafford, and Carr. So Stevenson, Dowdle, or Chase Brown. I think Chase Brown for me.
Yeah, I go Chase Brown. I mean, the guy did go off last week.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
tough spot, but
It is.
I probably rank Carr last.
And these quarterbacks, yeah, I'm playing Flacco and Stafford.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, Packers secondary stinks. I mean,
Apparently, the Saints are like pushing the hardest for Devontae. So, I mean, they are in more need of Devontae, really.
I mean, that makes so much sense for what they're doing right now. I mean, they're already using motion at an extremely high rate. Like, imagine the leverage that they can get with Adams out there. Like,
yeah,
and they're 3 wide receivers.
It would kill Olave. It
Yeah.
would freaking kill Olave though.
It would honestly, I think it'd kill Shaheed the most.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, Adams would be the first read.
Mm-hmm.
Adams would be the first read within like 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3P1C fail or epic fail, as I learned last week. PPR pick 2, Shaheed, Higgins, Jennings, Tank Dell, and Jacoby Myers. I'm thinking the first 2 here, Shaheed and Higgins.
I like Higgins and Jennings.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna give it 3 different answers. I'm going Myers and Shaheed. Actually, no. Sorry, Myers and Higgins. Sorry.
Myers, even though Surtain?
Yeah, well, we were talking about it. I think Surtain plays sides.
Sides. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see here.
They also use a ton. Raiders use real quick. They use a ton of motion. I mean,
yeah, you're right. I mean, it would be like. I mean, Surtain's probably like, what am I doing over here? Traveling with freaking Jacoby Myers.
Nick's wondering, good morning, guys. Good morning, fam. Swift, Sermon, or Scary Terry in a half-point PPR?
Well, I mean,
man, we trust
Swift's matchup is
we back
unbelievable.
We back with Swift or
I'd go McLaurin. I do. I mean, it's hard not to like Swift's chances.
God, I know. After everybody wrote him off for dead,
Khalil Herbert will have 50 yards at the half, probably.
Goal line back, Khalil Herbert. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got to go Scary Terry. It's a tough matchup, but
okay. Go Birds. Pickens or Sermon? Pickens
all day long.
Lord Teets. Sup, guys? Half-point PPR need a tight end. Drop Ingram or Goddard. Okay. For Parkinson.
Oh, Freiermuth all day.
Okay, we're playing Freiermuth. Who are we dropping here? Ingram or Goddard?
Ingram.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
if you have to, Ingram, I would. If you have like a 5th wide receiver there, Lord Teets, drop them. But
I probably
Ingram,
feel a little better about Ingram moving forward, but
I don't.
No, even with Devontae
BTJ
and AJ coming back.
Yeah, the BTJ is their lead. I think moving forward, Kirk's going to play over the middle in the slot,
and Goddard. I mean, I had no interest in him, but they need him.
Yeah, they won't though next week. All right, we'll drop Ingram on that one.
Goddard also has his bye past him. That matters.
Right.
He's got one,
and he doesn't have a pre-existing hamstring injury that he's dealing with. So Justin's wondering, needs 1 wide receiver and a flex, 1 point PPR with embarrassment of riches. Okay. Deontay Johnson, DK Metcalf, Brian Robinson, Dontavian Wicks, and DJ Moore. Jeez.
I go DK and DW Wicks.
No, you're going Wicks over Deontay Johnson. I can't play. I can't.
Yeah, Deontay and DK are must play for me, and I do. Man, I love Wicks, but I can't play him over Deontay and Metcalf.
Big Earn needs 2 of these and a half-point PPR. Whittington, Kirk, Jennings, and Leggett.
How many? Needs 2?
Needs 2 of those.
Kirk.
I'd go Kirk and Jennings.
I would Whittington for the second one.
Yeah, I think I'd go Kirk and Whittington too, Tom.
Yeah. Let's see.
Jennings had his routes cut last week down to 60%.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried. We're good. We got everybody back here. It's gonna dry up some here. Steve's wondering, Mahomes or Flacco? Oh boy, this is where we're at. Flacco off the bench or?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'd go.
Flacco. Oh, you're going.
You know what? I pulled this stat in my article. Mahomes has finished. I think it was.
Yeah.
He has 5 top 10 finishes in his last 20 games. I'll bet you. Let me pull up my spreadsheet here. I'll bet you Flacco has more.
I bet.
At the end of last year, he probably had. Yeah, he probably had 4 of them right at the end of last year. So
I think he might have had 5 at the end of last year, and then last week he scored 15 or 16
in 50 minutes. I'm going Flacco.
1, 2. Yeah, he had 4. Yeah, dude.
I'm going Flacco.
I mean,
I can't believe it.
Great freaking sermon back there. They are going so pass heavy today.
Yep. Yeah,
The grinder.
You were top and finished Mahomes.
We're going Flacco over Mahomes here. This is.
I'm getting just
week 5.
write that in air quotes. Just write that in quotes. Like, I'm going Flacco. Signed the grinder on the decision between Mahomes and Flacco.
Who would have guessed? Week 5. We're already at this point. Oh my gosh. The DeLucas
1 year ago this week, Joe Flacco was literally ordering pizza from the same place as me in South Jersey on his couch. And now you're starting him over Mahomes.
That is fantasy football right there.
There you go. That sums up week 5 perfectly, basically, right there.
Great pie, though. Great
Really
pie.
good
He has
pie.
good taste in pizza. Really does.
The DeLucas want to know they need 3 of these: McLaurin, Brian Thomas, Wicks, and Josh Downs. Brian Thomas.
I'm going Brian Thomas, McLaurin, and Wicks.
McLaurin.
I think I'm playing Downs over McLaurin.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Downs if this is a full PPR, but it's so close.
Yeah.
Wicks probably has a little
Downs.
more upside if you're looking for Downs. It's like just pencil him in for 12.
Yeah.
I wrote this week about him because I had an interview with Josh Downs he was unbelievable, really awesome guy, and like everything I talk with him has come to fruition. Winning early, all that stuff, but also like I was like, dude, you got to simmer down with putting your body on the line. Like, he reminded me of myself. Actually, when I was a little kid, I used to make all these spectacular catches and then separate my shoulder. I mean, I'm hurt, break a bone or something.
Yeah.
Like, he's
Just
like, yeah,
down,
man.
kid.
Yeah, but he can't help himself. And that's the problem, availability. But he is an awesome guy. He really is.
Yeah, he's an awesome football player too. So
Flacco and Downs
yeah.
are going to win everybody the money.
Very smart guy. Really smart guy.
Go Birds needs a wide receiver and a flex. Shaheed, Sermon, Downs, Tucker. Downs and
Shaheed, I think.
Yeah, I'm not playing them. No, I'm not playing Sermon or Tucker over those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little too much with the Colts too.
Mike is wondering, Amari Cooper or Michael Pittman?
Pittman. Better quarterback.
Yeah, better quarterback.
Yeah. Right. It's unbelievable.
I mean, it's a great matchup for both. You split the difference with the quarterback.
Yep. I'm with you. That's the tiebreaker on that one. Bobby Boone says pick 2, Akers, Hunt, or Whittington. Hunt and Whittington.
I'm going Hunt and
Yeah.
Hunt is in and
Yeah,
Whittington
Hunt
probably.
and Whittington over those two. Over Akers. Any Graham, you seen any inactive stuff? Anything that's noteworthy?
Let's take a look.
Let's
take
hear while
a
you
look.
look. Justin
We've
says
Khalil Shakir out as expected.
No,
Ed Oliver out.
we've had pretty much all the injury news for this slate. I think
Ingram's out.
nothing new. Okay.
Yeah.
Brian Robinson's active. Pierce is
Hey,
out.
we'll take a quiet ass week 5 after what's been a bloodbath first month.
Anthony Richardson is in fact inactive.
Okay.
I will say it is raining in Jacksonville. I checked the radar, but it's not raining hard. I don't think it'll probably pick up a little bit during the game, but
Yeah, I didn't see any weather. We really haven't had many outside of that Jets Broncos game.
Yeah.
Been pretty good with weather so far this year.
I live an hour from that stadium, and it's been raining. It rained all day yesterday, but it's not that hot. I'll tell you that. It won't be steamy there.
my God, you guys got another storm coming down the barrel. Not you, John, but Central Florida might get absolutely hammered here midweek. There's another storm brewing out there.
But I think I'm in the range of it again, though.
You'll probably get some rain, but I think Central Florida, Tampa, my folks are in Orlando.
Is it in the Gulf or is it in the Atlantic?
It's in the Gulf side, and it's the worst side because it looks like it's gonna go right over Tampa and go cut through the I-4 corridor right now, which is like the worst possible outcome. So we'll see.
Is that Atlanta?
No. I-4 corridor is Tampa, basically runs Tampa to Daytona Beach. Yeah, there's just millions of people that live off, obviously, through there. So we're gonna pray that it goes a little south, a little north, but Tampa might get
Conch Daddy, my man Conch Daddy is going
What do you
off, baby. He's got
I
4
need
for
him. I
46.
streamed him for Andrews in a couple leagues.
I love it.
Sweeperback is asking, PPR needs one. Tracy, Sermon, Whittington, or DJ Moore needs upside. We'll go DJ Moore.
I am going DJ Moore there,
We need
even
the
though we don't
upside.
like him. It's DJ Moore.
Yes, this is a revenge game for him. A lot of revenge game spots. Brandon says PPR flex out of Pirine, Pop Douglas, or DeCarcus Robinson. Oof.
Oh,
Pirine, I guess.
I kind of like Pop Douglas. I kind of like Pop this week.
Gosh.
I'm a Pop guy this week.
I can't do it.
I can't.
What's popping?
Brissett throws her 150 yards every week.
I'd rather play Robinson out of this group and just pray.
Yeah, you hope Stafford goes nuts.
Yeah.
Magic Mark.
By the way, real quick, it's not going to rain this Jacksonville game.
Okay.
I just double checked the radar. It's like very light. So.
Michael Powers. Hi guys, Javonte or Sermon, and then pick 2 out of these: Downs, Judy, Waddle, Sermon, Eckler. Both are PPR leagues. Javonte.
I'm still
Trust
going
Javonte.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, it's no one else but him and Jaleel, who by the way hasn't looked great either. Oh man, freaking Garrett Wilson just slipped on what would have hit the prop.
I'm Downs for one of these spots.
And I'm
Judy
playing
does
Judy.
have a good matchup. Yeah.
Oh, it's full
PPR.
PPR. Yeah, for sure, Judy. Yeah.
Judy.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll go Judy for the second spot there. Let's see here. Hector says 1 point PPR. Skanktastic league. Need a replacement for Dobbs. Between Bo Melton, Dortch, Jalen Hyatt, Reynolds, or Yoshivas.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, well,
Maybe I just
I
go with
kind of
Bo
like
and
Dortch.
Bo. You like Dortch?
I kind of like Dortch. And I did notice it Reynolds popped a little bit schematically. Of course, Bo Melton is a friend of the site.
Reynolds.
Yeah.
What's that?
I have a tough time doing Reynolds with Bo Nix thrown for.
Yeah, I would.
I'm going Dortch.
I'm trusting Jordan Love, and I'll go Bo Melton.
Yeah, I'll go Bo Melton too. What do you guys think they do? Like Malik Heath is a little bigger than Melton, obviously. I kind of think he might get the X stuff, but they just rotate so much.
I was going to say they're just going to rotate all those guys.
He's all over the place.
Wicks will get a bump, and then those guys will be like 56%, 50 to 60% of the routes or something.
Well, obviously, we won't know about Musgrave until whatever this afternoon.
Oh yeah,
he probably won't play. And if he doesn't play, I mean, they're going to be in 11 the whole game. So,
yeah,
I mean, one of those two dudes,
Rodgers
or Melton,
Aaron Rodgers is down, guys, and it's not good. I mean,
shit. I just have the NFL Jesus up. So is it what's his leg or
it's not Achilles?
He looks like he got.
I don't know. Is that a hamstring?
Uh-oh.
He
was banged up coming into the week. He was dealing with like a
knee.
little knee issue coming out of that Denver game.
He's screaming there. He gets like over. Oh boy, that's.
Looked like he got rolled up on.
Yeah,
I didn't
Thomas
see the
is saying
replay.
it's a hamstring. So
stretched it out.
All right, let's keep moving here. D Palm full PPR. Okay, he doesn't have a full question. Fields or Love in for Brian Harris here. I think Love.
Love. By the way, I had an interesting thought.
Projected higher, but yeah. Go ahead.
I personally, when we're now looking at if not when that we are here, like Fields versus Kyler Murray, I feel like Fields has already gotten to a place where I trust Fields more than Kyler.
Yeah, I mean, last week was Kyler needs Trey McBride out there. I think that was
Yeah. John, I agree. I trust, and crazy as this is too, I actually trust Arthur Smith's passing offense more than Drew Petzing's offense.
Oh, no.
I mean, that passing offense is a nightmare. You go into Washington, you throw it 23 times and get murdered.
It's like, are we even trying? Like, what are we? Are you trying to? Like it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Mike,
go ahead. I know that's a wild take with Art, but like it's true. I mean, Drew Petzing is not a good offensive coordinator.
And Arthur Smith is a good one for Justin Fields.
Exactly.
That's clear.
Yeah.
Mike Whistle is Amari or Pittman in a half-point PPR.
We had that before. We went with the quarterback.
Yeah, we broke it with the quarterback.
Rodgers is back.
Okay. D Palm, full PPR start 2 of these. Javonte, Rico Dowdle, Ramondre, and Tyrone Tracy. Tracy and Javonte?
Javonte, yeah, that's what I would do.
Ramondre and Dowdle there. Alex is wondering Whittington or Curtis Samuel in a PPR. Whittington for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Samuel
we
will
got
do something.
Yeah, Curtis Samuel's going to play more, but like we got to see him do something.
Yeah, he's been.
Brees Hall has 1 catch for 6 yards. Like, what the F? When you can't run it, okay, you can't do either. They literally cannot do anything as he rips off a longest run of the game here for 10.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm just seeing that. How'd they get? Oh, they roughed the kicker. Oh, gosh. All right, let's do a couple more of these, and then I think we got to open it up to the public. Mark, Justice Hill or Slayton in a half-point PPR?
You know, whenever they would need to.
Yeah, Justice Hill's got a nice roll.
Yeah. Slayton will do something, though. But, yeah, probably Justice Hill with the game being potentially high scoring.
I think Darius Slayton's like one of the most underrated receivers
is.
in the NFL. Daniel Jones is ass. God, he could not complete a pass more than 20 yards downfield all year. And by the way, Giants beats were saying that in camp too. Like, he cannot complete passes down the field. I mean,
yeah, it's been all quick stuff. That's why Wandale is a little cheat code right now.
I wonder if that's just not comfortable with the ACL. It's got to be.
No, he can't. He's just bad. Like, he cannot push the ball down the field.
I mean, he used to be able to do that.
I don't think Daniel Jones ever really had that strong of an arm. And then maybe, you take away a little bit of the arm strength with the ACL. Like,
oh, I'm getting hit hard with rain right now.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I can hear that. El Jefe needs 3. Madison, Tracy, Kirk, and Jennings. Madison, Kirk, and then Tracy.
First 3.
Yeah.
Geez, John, that it really is pounding.
Yeah, exactly. And I have,
maybe that's
wow. I can hear that too. I thought that was.
I got to get a new roof. I got to get a new roof, man.
You're getting that new roof tested out here.
I had some guys came and they put it's like paper on top of where the roof shingles came off, but I assume it's just like designed to just have water run off of it, But I mean, obviously, you can't have that for much longer. So
especially if you're going to get pounded and it's hurricane season here,
yeah.
All right, well, let's wrap it up here. We'll and then we'll open this up to the public. So that does it for the private part here, and we'll jump back here really soon.
What? Why are you shaking your head?
You're welcome. What is up? It is Final Points here at FantasyPoints.com, 11:48 Eastern time, as the Jets are trying to move the football here. Who was that? Allen, the running back there, catching a ball. Tom Brawley, Graham Barfield, me, John Hansen, Thomas Tipple on the other side of the glass. And this is when we throw out the YouTube link and all that good stuff for everyone, right? Is that what we're doing, right?
Answer everybody's questions out there. So make sure you're liking and subscribing to the channel. We're pumping out content all week long. So please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's jump into the question, Thomas. I'll let you kind of guide us where we're going here. Big Earn says, love or field 6-point passing touchdowns. Have Reed it's starting in lineup. I think you got to go
Still
love on that
love
one with the 6-point passing touchdowns.
Yeah, what up, Big Earn?
Yeah.
Get your stack. Get your
and you got the stack too. That's the little extra there. Next question is from Chris is here. Hint or Tracy? What's hint? I don't know.
It's a typo for Kareem Hunt.
Hunt. Yeah. Okay. We'll go Kareem Hunt or Tracy. You want hint?
I have a hint
on that one.
I have a hint that Kareem Hunt is going to score on Monday night. So let's go with that.
If you read the Hanson's Hunts article on the site, you would probably know.
There you go.
Marco's wondering Harrison or Pittman in the
Marco. I'm going Harrison, even though I do love Pittman in this spot. But
yeah, I'm going Harrison.
Yeah,
Cardinals might actually have to try and throw the ball this week. Niners could smoke them, and we'll get more than 23 pass attempts from Kyler this week.
Hopefully.
And Garrett Wilson has officially hit the prop. Thank God.
You got it.
8 for 60. There. Yeah, I mean, I knew this was coming. I wrote this. I'm like, they're throwing him the ball. Like
balls.
he's just getting a ton of them, and he's going to end the
already.
game with. He'll probably get 18 targets in this damn game.
Austin's wondering, morning guys, PPR for my flex, Trey Tucker, Tyrone Tracy, Darius Slayton, Curtis Samuel, or Bo Melton, already playing Wicks.
Tucker.
I still love saying the Melton name there as a possibility. It's every time I see it, I think back to childhood playground football with his father. Anyways, that said, I'm not going Melton.
Not yet.
Not yet. Tucker and Tracy is how I'd rank them.
Yeah, I think we're going Tucker first. Gino or Kyler here?
Yeah, I was about to say that's an interesting one.
Oh,
Gino hasn't thrown any touchdowns yet, but he's finished his
throwing it a lot.
3 straight weeks.
My only concern is that game kind of just is shitty with the Giants on the other side, and they kind of ride Walker late in that game. But I'd still probably play Gino with how much they're throwing the ball right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I have Kyler higher.
It's close.
It is interesting.
It was a decent schematic matchup. Really yeah. I'm going Kyler. Because here's the thing. It's the Giants without Malik Neighbors. They go run heavy. They're gonna kill him. And Gino may not throw it much.
Yeah, that would be my concern.
I'll split the difference and say Kyler with that call, John. That's a good call.
Chris says Kirk or Shaheed. Kirk.
I'd go Kirk. I don't love Kirk today, but I'd go Kirk.
Jason, good morning. Wandale there you go. Good morning. Wandale or Shaheed in a half-point PPR, and you get half a point for first down catches too. I think that seals it there.
Oh, it's Wandale. Yeah. Wandale all day.
He's gonna be catching those.
It sounds crazy.
First downs all game long.
Dude, Wandale's catching 80 this year. Like he's catching 80 balls.
What a scam player Wandale Robinson is. I'm so sorry for this guy. Absolute scam.
Justin says full point PPR. Brandon Ayuk or Olave. Thanks, guys. Love the work.
Olave.
Yeah, he's on the scam.
I'm going.
I think Olave too, and I do love Brandon Ayuk this week, but yeah,
I'm actually going Ayuk. I'm going Ayuk. I just love singing Olave.
Olave. I'm going.
What about you, Tom?
Yeah, I'm going Ayuk on this one. Lord Teets, 6-point passing touchdown. Flacco or Carr?
Flacco, baby.
Flacco
for Flacco again.
Wacko for Flacco. We're back. Justin, hi guys. Roshan or Justice Hill? 1-point PPR. Thanks for all the help.
Roshan is, they just dick around with him. So Justice Hill, they just re-signed him. They love him.
They do.
Yeah.
Love
So
him.
I'm going Hill.
I'm going Roche on this. Just this Carolina matchup is so freaking great for backs.
Every time I think Roshan, it's Roshan o'clock. It's the clock stops.
No, no.
Every time.
That second hand starts twitching.
Paul says, "Good morning. Half points
Good.
of PPR. Start Keenan Allen or pick up either Slayton, Melton, or Samuel on a flyer."
Oh, I like Keenan Allen. This will be a Keenan Allen game. He's going to have like a 5 for 58, and if he scores, now you're in business.
Okay, we're going Keenan there. Brian says, "Good morning. Start 2 of Akers, Downs, Dell, and Worthy." Downs
And Worthy.
Okay, you're going Worthy over Tank.
Yeah.
It's not a great matchup for Tank this week. So
No.
Mars says Najee, Chase Brown, Javante, or Pickens at flex.
Give me
I
Pickens.
mean, I guess you go Pickens. I mean,
All right, we're going
Najee's
Pickens.
safer, but Pickens is. Yeah, I don't see how he doesn't hit that prop today. I mean, come on, 53 and a
this
half
one.
yards.
Yeah, I got it at 51 and a half.
Okay.
Now I'm mad I didn't put Wilson in for one of my top 5 props because I kind of like really track those, and I almost put Wilson in there. He's at the top of the list. For anybody who plays my prop, I'm telling you, if you just went off the top guys, like you are killing it, because like all the ones I get wrong, it seems, are all at the bottom of my list. So sometimes I can't help myself from putting there, but just I'm telling you, go off the top because the top is sizzling so far.
They're on fire. Aiken says, rank these 4 for my FFPC roster here: McLaurin, Olave, DJ Moore, T. Higgins. He's a rankings bitch, he says.
Are we, Aiken, are you going against me? Because I got like a shit ton of FFPC teams that are all doing pretty well. McLaurin, Olave, and Higgins. I'm gonna
I think Moore
play Higgins over Moore.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. Take more out.
Wicks. Matthew says Wicks, Diggs, Marvin Harrison needs 2. This is a half-point PPR, and he's already playing Jordan Love.
Matthew Burr,
Hmm.
Diggs, and Marv Harrison.
Yeah, I want to play Wicks, but not over those guys.
Well,
You're
not only
already
is it-
invested in Love. So if Hicks has a big Wicks has a big game, then you're covered a little bit.
not only is this a revenge game for Diggs, it's a good schematic matchup too. Bills play so much too high, force everything in the middle.
Absolutely.
A lot of slot.
Yeah, he'll catch 8 balls for 56 with like 2 tutties.
There you go.
Carey needs 1 wide receiver and a flex and a half-point PPR. Olave, Tyreek Hill, and McLaurin.
I'd go Olave and McLaurin.
That's what I was. Olave and McLaurin on that one.
Oh,
Earlier,
man, we're taking both Dolphins out already. Jeez.
yeah, it's ugly right now. 35-point total up there. Ooh. Wicks, DJ Moore, and Olave in a two PPR here.
I'll go Wicks and Olave here. I could play Wicks over DJ Moore today.
Yeah.
I can get there.
Get there.
Matthew Get there. Matthew Bubar, Sermon, Madison, Waddle, Josh Downs for a half-point PPR.
What's up, Matt?
I'm going Downs.
What's up, Matty?
What's up, Matt?
Yeah, let's go Downs, man.
Sermon, Madison, Waddle, Downs.
Let's go Downs. You've been holding on to him for this long.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt knows it. Matt, if you want to go boring and safe, Madison is a little safe.
Okay.
He is a little safer.
We do have a super chat question. Remember, we'll send those super chats in. We'll jump to those first. Jason says PPR, Deontay Johnson, Olave, Pickens, JSN, Wicks. Needs 3 of them.
Pickens,
Deontay, Pickens, and then who we going
Wicks.
for this last spot? Wicks?
I'd go Wicks. Yeah. I'd go Olave, Pickens, Wicks. But, I mean, I know it's ballsy to sit Deontay.
I'm going Deontay, Pickens.
And I think Olave for my last spot.
And I think Olave too. Yeah. God, we've had so many Wicks questions.
I know. Everyone was reading the waiver wire and picking them up this week. OG Bobby's back. Playboys. This is one is for Guru. Okay. Juwan Jennings or drop him for one of the following waiver wire pickups: Cortland Sutton, Jordan Whittington, Josh Downs, Tutu Atwell. No other drops. Happy to see you're safe, Guru. So what are you thinking on this?
OG.
This from OG Bobby.
I mean, Sutton. Sutton, it's a good schematic matchup for Bo Nix.
Mm-hmm.
Sutton is really the only game in town. Let's be honest here. He scores. Jennings, as you mentioned,
He literally had all of their team receiving yards last week. I don't think I've ever seen that. 60 receiving yards, and that's how many yards Knicks threw for last week.
I mean, he's just quietly like. I mean, if you go back to last year, I haven't looked at anything consistent. Cortland Sutton is one of the more consistent receivers in fantasy the last 2. If we're going back since the start of 2023, he's got to be up there.
He's never going to have the best ass, but he always has a solid ass. Like like you said, he's the only show in town. You look at XFP, he's the wide receiver 7 by XFP. I mean, that obviously a lot of his a ton of uncatchable air yards. From
I'm going to say from Bo. Yeah, you can't.
This is the spot, man. I think you pick up Sutton. And OG, thank you for the very kind super chat, man. Very nice of you.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Another Rims and Tim's, another super chat. Sup, Playboy? Glad to see the crew is back together. DFS questions. Michael Pittman or Josh Downs? Have enough of both. I feel like Flacco targets Downs more. So what are you thinking here? I'm sure there's a price difference here as well for Pittman.
Yeah, Pittman's 6K, Downs is 5,100. I'm playing Downs on my team. I've got a Flacco and Downs stack. Play a single intro every week.
Yeah. And I can tell you that Downs is an old soul guy. Like he's very mature, and Flacco will appreciate that, and I'm sure he already does.
Yeah, but Rims and Tims, I like. I mean, Pittman projects better, but I'm playing personally Flacco with Downs and BTJ because BTJ is 5,900 on DraftKings. So
there you go.
All right,
full disclosure, I kind of know Pittman a little bit too. Like he's a great guy too. He really is.
All right, Big Earn says need 2 of these half-point PPR: Higgins, Ayuk, and Kirk.
First 2, I think.
Yeah. Kirk.
Yeah.
Bad schematic matchup for Kirk, but no Ingram is just like massive for him, obviously. But I cannot take Ayuk out of a lineup this week with this matchup.
And Higgins will do well. Middle of the field stuff. Like, I feel good about Higgins. Another 5-6 grabs.
We'll go Higgins and Ayuk on that one. Andrew says full PPR: Cooper or Brian Thomas Jr. Need the safety.
Oh, Brian Thomas Jr. All day.
If we're talking safety, I mean,
Mark Cooper. Yeah, it's nothing safe about Deshaun Watson right now. JC Hughes, good morning. Anywho, need one full PPR: Odunze, Judy, Keon Coleman, Trey Tucker. Thank you.
Like Judy.
I do like Judy.
Like Tucker.
We like him more than Tucker, though. It's between Tucker and
I'm going
Judy.
Tucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm
going Tucker. Because Judy's been an anti-goo right for a while. Let's be honest.
Yes. You show any trust in him.
You have been very right about that for a very long time with Judy.
Odunze, I freaking lost a prop on him. I was feeling it. Fucking Duke. Oh, sorry, that cursed. Duke caught 1 ball for 10.
It's fine.
It's F-bomb.
It's YouTube. Yeah. It's fine. Hey, listen, Odunze just 6 targets in the 2 games they've had with Keenan and DJ Moore. Like, what are you going to do?
Right.
Honestly, man, I think I'd play Judy over Tucker. It's just the spot is so good. Commanders can't cover anybody, but I get it.
Star Destroyer. Hi, guys. Achane or Pittman today? I think Pittman here. Anybody playing Achane? No. Kevin says Love or Fields. I'm laying Love on this one.
I'm playing Love.
Yeah, I'm going.
Hey,
I'm going.
Real quick, Tom and John, I got a question for you guys. Start sit from me.
Oh,
it's gross. I'm gonna pull Jonathan Taylor out of the lineup. Am I playing Yoshivas, Jalen Polk, or Odunze?
Oh,
right. Yeah, thank you. I know it's definitely
Odunze.
Yeah.
Can you pick up Kendrick Bourne because he's active today?
Oh, is he really? Is he back?
Yeah.
They played Jalen Polk
alive
time last week.
Yeah, watch them. They'll play Polk like 40% of the routes now.
I could pick up our guy Melton. Do I pick up Melton?
Mostert is active.
Nah, I can't do it.
Yeah, okay, fine. All right, we'll play it. You're right.
All right.
There's got to be somebody else.
Thank you for that.
Real quick, there's got to be somebody else on that waiver wire. Real quick, let me see if I can, because I spent.
There's not. I'm scrolling it right now. It's awful.
All right, Slayton. How about Slayton?
I can't play Slayton. He's on the waiver wire, but that is good. That's not a bad call.
I plugged him in a 14-team league. I'm not feeling it. But next question, where you want to go here, Thomas? Okay, Chainsaw, Inflex, JSN, Whittington, or Madison?
I mean, I'm going Madison.
I'm going Smith and Jigba.
And hopefully Chainsaw is a reference to a film from back in 1987, a little film called Summer School, starring Mark Harmon, which is a little bit of a cult classic from the 80s. You guys were... Tom, you were literally shitting your pants when that came out in 1985.
Yes. That's right. April 85. Yep.
What's the name of that, John? I'll have to add it to my list for Halloween.
Good. Yeah, I was gonna say good October viewing right now.
What is that?
Oh no. Summer School is like a summary type of. It's not really. Well.
Chainsaw.
I thought you were talking about.
The character is a kid who loves the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, and they do have a lot of that. True. It is. You're right. It is somewhat. There is some of that in the movie. It's a good movie though. Underrated.
All right. Dean is asking Chase Brown or Slayton in a full PPR.
Chase.
I'm going Brown there.
Yeah, we'll go Brown. Bango says Kyler or Jaden Daniels. This isn't even a question.
Oh,
Jaden Daniels.
Bango.
Come on, Bango. Chris, Tracy or Atwell in a full flex PPR spot.
Tracy.
Yeah, Tracy.
Yeah.
I mean, Eric Gray is just a guy. Like he's just.
Let me put it to you this way, Chris. If you need 8 points, probably play Atwell. But I think Tracy probably has a little higher ceiling.
Okay. There we go. Tracy on that one. Mark says PPR need Leggett, Sutton, Tracy, Sermon, Whittington. Needs 3.
Sutton's for sure in.
Yes.
Probably Tracy and Sermon.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I get
I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'll play
the 2 backs and Sutton. Yeah, that makes.
I'm playing Sutton, Whittington, and Sermon.
Okay. So you're sitting Tracy there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel a little better. I just feel way better about that Colts offense than Giants offense.
I mean, I'm very curious to see what Tracy can Tracy catch 3-4 balls. I mean, he was a former receiver.
Thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
After all this entire game, Jets have the ball and they have a chance to tie it here. This next possession, unbelievable.
I gave out the Vikings -2.5, and this is not making me feel good. They've been dominating this whole time.
Nothing in the
ever since Aaron Jones got hurt. They have done jack shit.
Yeah,
he is so good. John, Kyle says, John, Kyle from Charleston. I do miss the Hominy Grill.
Man, the nasty biscuit was a chicken biscuit smothered in gravy. Unbelievable. So good that you
hungry right now.
It's so good. The whitest chicken meat you've ever seen in your life. Just unbelievable. It's so good that when you eat there, you must immediately go and take a nap. It's one of those things.
That's when you know you've had a good
out.
meal. It knocks you out.
Yeah.
He's wondering Olave or Wicks this week.
I'm going Wicks. I know that's ballsy, but I'm going Wicks.
I don't really think it is. The props are close between the two.
They really
there you
are.
Go.
Tougher matchup for Olave. Probably a little more downside there with Olave. Dallas says full PPR, JSN or Higgins?
Higgins.
Yeah,
Higgins. Yeah. That game's gonna go nuts, man. I love that game.
JSN's going to drive people crazy. Like he's just going to be all up and down and up.
JSN. Now we'll go Higgins on that one. Mino says flex position for PPR league. Do I start Wandale or Najee?
I'm going Najee. I'm going Najee. I've been winning Najee over the receiving props, believe it or not. If you can believe that, I've been winning Najee over the receiving yards prop the last 2 weeks, if you can believe that. So
I got some kid from
they do throw him.
Their backup.
Aaron Shumpkin,
Shampkin or something.
Shamplin. You a Shamplin guy? Did you chart Shamplin in yard? Shamplin in yards.
Weirdly,
created?
John, I did not get to him. I didn't get to him.
Yeah. These says it needs 3 of these: Ayuk, Harrison, McLaurin, and Wicks. Harrison, McLaurin, and then Wicks or Ayuk. I think I gotta go
Ayuk.
Yeah, I gotta go Ayuk there. Yeah,
I could play Wicks over McLaurin. It's a tougher matchup for McLaurin.
Yeah. It is. But they play man. You like that?
Yeah.
Matthew says 6 points for passing touchdowns, 12 points for QB rushing touchdowns.
Whoa.
Shit.
Oh,
Lover Fields. Well, I think he answered your
Yeah,
question.
you answered your question there, man. Fields, what?
12 points for rushing touchdowns? Oh my gosh. Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we got a super chat question from Zach. PPR needs a wide receiver, Wandale or Kirk? I gotta go Wandale.
Yeah, the PPR scam, man. You have to keep playing it. And then I'm playing Flacco over Carr all day.
Okay, and then we have Carr, Flacco. Yeah. We're going Flacco on that one.
Flacco's going to win somebody $1 million today.
Oh boy, Flacco making people rich.
5,500 on DraftKings.
Oh jeez,
you like it?
I do. I do.
Another super chat question from Jermaine, longtime listener guru.
Thank you, Jermaine.
Don't see the
now you're a listener to the Grinder, Tom Brawley and Burrow Dolan and others. You guys have Graham on? Have you guys bothered Graham to come on?
Gotta get Graham on. We had him on this summer. We need to maybe pop him on Thursday or something.
It's so early out
here.
Graham, it's 5 a.m. when y'all start. I thought the show was a little later.
Come on in the the last segment. It'll be like 6:45.
I get up early. There's a 6 on the clock.
Oh, that is early. Yeah, that's early. Yeah.
I'm not a morning guy at all.
Finesse says sit one here, half point PPR, JSN, McLaurin, Wandale, and Sermon. I'm sitting Sermon in that one.
Yeah, I could sit JSN.
Oh, sitting one. Sorry,
sitting one.
I'm gonna sit JSN. Just hope bet that it's not a JSN week, which I don't think it will be.
The matchup definitely favors Metcalf and Lockett a little bit.
Exactly.
I think I'd sit Sermon. I just don't. I don't know if he's any good.
Yeah, that's my thing. I don't know if Sermon's any good.
No, I hear you.
Mark might be good, but
right.
I mean, every data point we have on him is that he stinks.
Yeah.
Next question.
I mean, if he really stinks early in that game, man, they'll play Tyler Goodson. They'll give him a shot.
Worse. Okay, Jermaine sent a super chat earlier, but didn't include the question. But here he is. PPR needs 2 big plays. Ayuk, Wicks, Robinson, and Worthy. I think
I'm going to assume Brian Robinson.
Brian Robinson or Wandale.
Oh gosh,
yeah, it could be Wandale.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess this is Wandale.
Yeah, Jermaine, if you want to pop it, you're still listening. See if that's Wandale or.
Yeah, I'll go off the assumption this is Wandale since these are other wide receivers here. So,
but I'm going Ayuk and Wicks over any other Robinson.
He has
the NFL.
Something here, big plays. So I'm guessing maybe they.
It's big plays, but Wandale's going to catch 8 balls. You guarantee yourself 15 points right there. I think I'm playing Ayuk and Wandale full PPR.
Okay, I'll go Ayuk and Wicks. Next question is from Wandale. Points hack. Roshan or Jennings in a 1 point PPR?
I gotta go Jennings.
Yeah, Jennings here.
Good, Jennings on that one. Next question is from Dylan. Says Pittman or Sermon? Pittman,
yeah.
Gotta be Pittman. Yeah.
Okay. Ryan, I got an ugly one. Chase Brown or Antonio Gibson in a PPR?
I think I'm going Gibson.
Okay. Yeah.
I love the pinhead Patrick.
I'm gonna go.
I'm going Gibson, Patrick. Sorry.
I'm going Chase Brown. Oh,
sorry, SpongeBob.
Man, another 3 and out here for the Vikings. Jeez.
They're trying
over Gibson.
They're trying to give this game away.
They're trying to get like an interference call downfield is what they're trying to get.
That's been their best offense so far today. Big Earn has Dak, Love, or Jaden Daniels, and this is a 6-point passing touchdown league. I think I would still go Jaden Daniels here. He does have CeeDee Lamb in the lineup if he wants to go with the Dak stack.
Yeah,
I'd go Daniels.
Go Daniels, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're sticking with Daniels here. Next question is from Epic Fail.
Field goal though.
Okay, they did get the field goal. Okay, maybe we'll cut out a little bit early here. Maybe watch the final 5 minutes or so. I think we're running low on questions anyway. So, Epic Fail: ETN, Christian Kirk, Moss, or Jennings. What's the level of trust here with ETN right now?
It's pretty low.
Yeah,
pretty
we
low.
do have a good potential game script. Actually, might win a game.
Yeah, the Tank Bigsby's playing better than him, man.
That's
ETN's not playing poorly, but Bigsby's definitely deserved a bigger role.
I think I still go ETN here.
Graham, you like Randy Moss today?
Yeah,
Randy Moss every day,
any day. Yeah, he's in that commercial,
gosh.
that Tostitos commercial. He's playing. He still looks good and in shape. Victor says full PPR. I'm starting London, Ayuk, Reed, Worthy. On bench is Kirk, Terry, Wicks, Dill. Do I try and fit Wicks in, or is that too cute?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Wicks. You could play Wicks over Worthy for sure.
Yeah, that was the one I was.
Yeah, for sure.
Worthy is.
Yeah,
I mean, who knows if he gets a real big bump or not? It could be many weeks until he gets a big bump. So, we'll do Wicks over Worthy for that one.
Yep.
Next question is from Mike from Cali. Needs 2: Sermon, Gibson, and Akers.
I'm getting Gibson in there for sure. And
Akers
I'm definitely Sermon is the top one in this.
Yeah, Sermon's for sure the one, and I think I'm playing Akers.
Yeah, you just gotta trust
praying he falls into the end zone.
Yep. I mean, not gonna catch many passes though.
Yeah. Akers there was just no value in that prop. Akers they opened him at 50.5. Like just knowing it's a good spot, but like there's no way anybody could take that.
No.
Indira says Tolbert or Leggett in a PPR.
Leggett.
Yeah, Leggett.
Yeah.
Tolbert's gonna get a nice little bump here. We'll see if it helps with Brandon Cooks out.
He might, or it might just funnel more targets to Jake first. In which case, let's go.
Ferguson and Lamb. It just get those guys 10 targets a game.
And the whole site was all over Ferguson. Chris loved him. John loved him. I loved him. So
I got a lot of Ferguson.
Was that last week or in the summer?
Just the summer. Yeah. Just
yeah.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
Love or Fields? This is the QB question of the week here.
It is.
And
I'm playing Fields here.
Okay. Fields. It doesn't look like we have any 6-point passing touchdowns or anything like that. So we'll go Fields. Yeah. What do you, John? You're the love whisperer.
I feel really, really good about Jordan Love. Like I feel excellent about where he's at. Like he's to me, it's been a little rocky, but you can see all the staples and the foundations of his greatness from last year. You could see it again. So I believe that Jordan Love might be the QB1 at the end of the year. I really do. I know that's and that's kind of baking in, some of the cheat code guys missing a game or two, like Jaden Daniels, if he makes it through, he's going to outproduce Love, but I don't know if he will. Same as Lamar. But man, I'm really feeling good about Love. Like I feel like 250/2 lock it in every week. And maybe he starts running a little bit more. I think we're in a really good spot with Love.
Okay, there we go. Let's do a couple more here, Thomas. Mark says you guys are on are top of the fantasy football food chain. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Lord PPR, Myers, Allen, Jennings, or Worthy?
I like Allen this week.
Allen.
I know it's a little bit of a leap of faith.
Give me Jacoby. I mean, he's just going to get 8 or 9 targets probably.
Yeah, that's where I was leaning Jacoby on that one.
Tom, Steve, real quick, handicap that game. I've gone
Denver.
Yeah.
What would you rather watch? Denver Raiders or New England Miami? Both those games are like 35.5 point totals.
Oh, I'd rather watch.
Well,
Denver
one team
Raiders
has Tyreek Hill and Devon Achane, so give me that game.
Yeah, I still rather watch.
Then you have to watch New England. Steve says Tracy or Sermon in a PPR.
Sermon. We've had this question a few times. I'm just breaking
Sermon.
Better off.
Oh, Rodgers is getting the crap beaten out of him here, man.
Keeping it PC here. Yeah, I'm going Sermon on that one. Next question is from Adam. Michael Pittman or Christian Kirk? PPR.
Pittman.
Yeah, Pittman.
Yeah.
Next question is from David. Achane or DJ Moore in a 0.5 point PPR? TJ Moore. Or are you guys going Achane?
Hey, you know what? I think I'm going Achane.
Yeah, this is one I could do. Achane.
Yeah, I'd play Achane.
Man.
Not the greatest schematic matchup for Moore.
Okay, we'll go H-Chan. Jason says PPR injured, McBride, IR Parkinson. What?
McBride's
I
going to
go
play.
Parkinson.
Yeah, we're playing McBride.
Yeah, McBride's playing.
Couple more, and we'll wrap here in 2 minutes. Jill says Pittman or Higgins. Pittman on that one.
I like Higgins. There.
Yeah, I feel like if you drafted Pittman and you're not playing him, like you got to have a
this is the
loaded lineup. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Should I take this call from my wife or should I hang up?
You might have a start sit, John.
Yeah, maybe she needs one last question here.
Holly have any big time leagues she's playing in? She's got a last minute question.
I'm going to answer the call here. Hold on.
Yeah, take it.
Oh,
We'll finish out here.
I
All right, well,
accidentally hit
last
no.
one here.
Oops. I fat fingered it.
Early Bird even says last one. This is for Graham. Does Madison get in over Sermon or Tracy in a PPR?
Sure. Yeah, I think you can play Madison over those guys. Just we feel a little better about the volume.
All right, there it is. We're going to wrap it up here early so we can catch the end of this game. John's got to watch to see if his Vikings can close this one out. I got to sweat out a -2.5 with the Vikings and still maybe say a prayer that Darren Jones gets a new hamstring or whatever he did over halftime here.
I think it was hamstring for Jones there, unfortunately.
Yeah, no,
that's not good.
That's going to be a month for Aaron Jones.
This feels like the longest game in NFL history. I don't know what it is. I
can't believe there's still 11 minutes left.
It's just because we've been up so early, John. That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess it feels like this game's been on for 6 hours.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll wrap it here. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks to everybody for joining us, and good luck in Week 5.
What? Why are you shaking your head?
You're welcome.